Okay. Okay. Is it ready? Okay. Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a Q&A video. I haven't done a video like this in a very long time, and I'm really excited to be doing it. So I asked on Twitter for you guys to ask me questions, and I'm going to answer as many as I can. Yeah, let's get started. First question is from Danny Games. Danny GA80514767 on Twitter. First question is from Danny Games. What made you want to stream in the first place? So I actually, before I was a streamer, I just had this Instagram gaming account, and I found like a gaming community on there, and I didn't really have friends at the time. I was just working a lot and going to school, and so my community on Instagram told me about streaming, and I figured since I was playing games anyways, might as well stream and hang out with people. So I literally did it as a hobby. So that's what had happened. And that was almost 6 years ago, which is crazy to think about. Next question is from Perluna. Do you ever have people who try to use you for their own growth? Has it been harder to make true friends since your success? Love you and your content, by the way. I think in this industry and in social media and stuff where your career is based off how many people are following you and all that, obviously there's some people that's their priority is to grow their career, grow their social media and stuff, and you definitely will come across people like that. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, especially if you start off with collaborating, but I tend to like collab with only people I've become friends with, and you can kind of tell when someone wants to be a friend is, if they're going out of their way to actually get to know you, you're doing stuff without making content, they're not always posting you or trying to get you to like tag them in the photos and stuff, or always trying to take pictures together. So I guess you just have to, learn how to read people and kind of understand their true intentions. Yeah, of course I've been used in the past for social media game, but I don't think it's, I get over it. There's worse things, right? I've actually made friends, better friends than I've ever made before. I found my best friends. I've a lot of girlfriends, a lot of people. There's a lot of really good, genuine people in this industry as well. So, yeah, no, I'm happy. I made friends. I felt like it was a lot easier to make friends. I feel like I've said make friends at least 50 times in that answer. Okay, anyways, next question is from White Knight Sam. And he asked, do you respect the craft and dedication of being a white knight? Honestly, with the simping culture and the white knighting and stuff, I appreciate the simps and the white knights because they're kind. They don't seem like they're being stalkers and stuff. They're not putting a woman on a pedestal and giving her everything. They're just giving her a compliment, right? Nowadays, if you just compliment someone, you're a simp. And I think it's making people not be nice anymore. I don't know if it's the quarantine stuff, but people seem actually a lot angrier on the internet than usual. I see it in my comments, I see it in other people's comments, I see it everywhere. Just, yeah. Every time someone compliments someone, they just get a thread of just like simp, simp, simp. I appreciate the art of being a white knight. Thou shalt exalt into thy heavens. Okay, sorry. Okay. Next. Next question is from Viname. You seem like a very casual, down-to-earth, simple girl. You've become a successful social media influencer, but I personally think it'd be hard to be in the public eye where people see your every move. What do you do to separate your job from your daily life? This is a good question because I feel like it's very important to separate your job from your daily life, and it's something I'm working on. I think for the longest time, I kind of just put my whole life on the internet. I'm very open, I'm very honest. I actually have a hard time not venting and talking about things. I definitely need to learn to shut up. But recently I've been not posting as much. I've been realizing that even though I do want to do like fitness content stuff, I feel like it needs to be a lot more personal and do it for my own gain rather than content purposes. So I'm working on it. I'm realizing, you know, everything doesn't have to be on the internet. No one needs to know everything that's going on in my life. So next question is from Double Dom. What are 3 things you can't live without? 3 things. Internet. I love the internet so much. Probably, oh, saying puppy. He's being so cute right now. Little paws. Probably Mika. I can't live without you. Probably a space heater? I don't know. I guess I just really, you know, I would just pick food and water and a bed. Probably a bed. And maybe a car. Maybe I don't need a car. I don't even leave the house. Probably heat. Things that keep me warm. A heated blanket. Do they have heated onesies? A heated onesie. I don't know if that exists, but I need that in my life. Yes. This is so scuffed. Are you leaving me? Okay, goodbye. Next question from Umi no Kaiju. Is that how you pronounce it, Umi? I always just call you Umi. I don't know how to pronounce the last part. In your experience, what is the most difficult / frustrating thing to deal with as a streamer? Probably worrying all the time about safety. You know, a lot of us on the internet, you get your stalkers and your fappers and the horny little tweeny deenies, you know? But yeah, just worrying about safety all the time. And I already am very paranoid about my safety, and just being in the public space, you never know who's watching and who's trying to get ya, and all the death threats and stuff. Other than that, for the longest time worrying about like view count and stuff, like when you're trying to grow your channel and everything, and the influx of income is huge because with streaming, you don't get an hourly paid wage for streaming. It's literally based off who decides to support you, you know, who subs, who donates, all that. So that was really difficult for a long time. Luckily, after 6 years, I don't really have to worry about that anymore. Very, very grateful. Very grateful. Next question is from Turnip Taco. Favorite childhood memory. I think my favorite type of childhood memory is because I've had a lot of these where I just go into my backyard by myself and I would just like play outside with my dogs. I would roll around in the dirt. I would catch bugs, light them on fire and stuff, you know. I would just, I don't know, just simpler times where I wasn't really stressed about anything. I wasn't worried about nothing. The sun was bright and warm, and I don't know, just being outside, just playing. Those are the best memories. And then you grow up and life sucks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Al Capone said, top 5 animes. Top 5. Okay, I can only pick 5. Okay, I would have to pick, of course, Hunter x Hunter, one of my favorites, all-time favorites. Demon Slayer, Promised Neverland. Made in Abyss, which I just currently watched, and My Hero Academia 5. Also Samurai Champloo. Okay, 5. Okay. Next, Avithal. Avithal asks, which game got you into gaming? I wouldn't say it was any game that got me into gaming. My mom got me into gaming when I was 6. When I was very young, she was the one that got me my first console. I got an NES. I also got a Super Nintendo. And that's just how it started. I was a tomboy. I liked playing games. I just was never the type to play with like Barbies and dolls and stuff. And I hated dresses and everything. I just wanted to play games and eat dirt. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Steph asked, what's the best quote you've read? I actually saw this quote about a month ago, and I don't know who said it, but the quote is, I don't ever lose, I either win or I learn, which is something I live by. I just feel like every situation in life, no matter how bad, is a learning lesson at least, you know? And you can grow from all of those situations. A ton of situations you can grow from. Sadie asked, do you like being single or taken? Do I like being single or taken? I think both have pros and cons. I think both, you know, being in a relationship, obviously, you know, all the affection and the lovey-dovey stuff, and, you know, it's not all butterflies and rainbows and stuff, but, you know, it takes a lot of, I guess the cons would be like, it's a lot of time and energy and focus on another person in the relationship that you have to, you know, not necessarily deal with, but live with, you know? So I guess, you know, I've been really appreciating being single, like actually focusing on myself for the first time in a really long time, because before this 4-year relationship, I was in an on and off 5-year relationship, so I feel like it's been a very long time since I've been alone. So yeah, I like being single sometimes, and I like being taken sometimes, but right now I'm enjoying being single. Okay, how about you sit like right there? Is that okay? Is that okay? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's so cute. Okay, let's see. Next question is from Farley Jarrett. Oh my God, look at him. He's in the crack of the couch. That is so cute. I've never seen him do that. Aww. What do you do to maintain your mental health? Well, mental health is probably one of the most important things and probably the first priority you should be taking care of when it comes to yourself. And I realize that. For me personally, a lot of things that I've been working on is obviously nutrients, what you feed yourself, because I do feel a difference now. I think especially as you get older, you start to realize like how certain foods are affecting your body and how it makes you feel. And I have been really trying to like eat better and more wholesome foods rather than like processed stuff all the time. I also, I walk my dog a lot, at least twice a day, and I also, I've started running. I hate running so much, but I know that exercise is really good for not only your physical health, but your mental health for sure. So exercise. I also journal. I actually have my journal here because I answered a quote question. I forgot the quote and it was in my journal. But yeah, journaling, just to let out your emotion and let out how you feel. And then, you know, on some days you might feel fine and some days you might feel bad. And it's nice to like look back on like what you've said in the past, things that you want to remember. So that helps. Also, the hardest thing I've been trying to do is learning how to meditate. I use an app called Headspace. No, I'm not sponsored, but it really helps with like introduction to meditation and learning how to do it. I have a really hard time not overthinking and shutting my brain off. I feel like I'm always just like, so yeah, I think learning how to meditate is a big goal. Also breathing, learning how to breathe, not just breathe, you know, just like deep breathing, deep breathing, you know. Breathing. Reading self-development books. My most recent book that I read is that one up there. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That one. Bleep that out. Yep. So reading. Also listening. Okay, I'm getting too excited. Listening to podcasts. One podcast that I've listened to a few times actually is called The School of Greatness. And that one's been very helpful as well. So a lot of different things you can try. Also, I think, you know, staying busy and picking up new hobbies and stuff might really help develop your brain and mental as well. So yeah, okay. All right, you guys, that is it for this Q&A video. Let me know if you have any more questions for the next Q&A video. I'm sure I'll do another one in the near future. And maybe we could do like a Mika Q&A or something. I don't know. But let me know if you like these kind of videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe because I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. I think that's a big goal. It seems very unlikely, but I'm gonna really try to get a lot of content out for you guys. So I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited too. And yeah, subscribe, turn on notifications. What do the YouTubers say? Ring the bell, turn the bell on. There's a bell somewhere. Turn it on for some reason. Okay, okay, bye. Not real, kind of. Okay, I kind of have one, I don't know if it's a talent, but I can whistle in and out, so technically I can whistle forever. That's a talent, right? Okay, let me try.